Okay, here we go, Mike. Yes, we have the Revolver 70 on the table. Took epoxy and filled in all the front ends. See some guys turn around and going like, put like a servo screw right up in here on both sides. Cut this guy in half. Had it laying around, extra one. Fixed it up, put it on there, and here's the inside of the dog. As you can see, there's a ton of room in there. Put a nice big epoxy glue up on the inside of that. Let that set. See how that holds on the gear. You know what I really like to have? What I did, like we did on the Giles. The doggone thing had like a mount in the front, right across here, kind of like a wood stock back here, that held it in place, and then put like a wood stock right up in here. Would be great. But you're only limited to so far because, of course, the cow goes right up on it. But here's what I've been working on. I saw a couple guys go and put the servos in the tail, which is what I want to go and do, of course. So what I've gone and done is take some extra wood from the scrap. Alright, did a paper template. Real simple. Real simple. Take your paper template and relatively both sides mix in the same. So you just turn around and go, you know, this thing's like, man, paper thin. If you hold it up to the light and then put it through, you can almost see right through the doggone thing, you know? Casper the Friendly Ghost. What I love about this plane is it's not full of balsa. And then put my tape across here, cut this right down through the edge, and then what I'm doing is just opening it just enough so I can take this guy after this template's gone and been drawn on the other side. Yeah, this side will match up also. Okay. Then I set it where I'm going to put my servo, and it's going to go bam, just like that. Alright, then I put the tape across here to keep it from ripping. And I got a little tear right there, a little bit of a scab right there, but I'm going to put some filler in there, tighten that up, clean that all up. But this goes right back across here. And anyway, so this guy right here is kind of a rough makeup of what this will look like on this side. Alright, boom. It'll go against that. Now I'll grind all this down with a sander, okay, a little bit of edge here and there, and it'll look like this. See how it has just a tab, something to grab and something to hold on to. So I can turn around and epoxy this, and then what you do is you take this guy right here, slide him in there nice and slow. Alright, and then lift it up. Get past the other side, and if you can see in there, see it's up against that wall. Just go move them over. Set them in there. Let's see if I can get it in line again like I had it. And voila. It's tight against that, it's tight against that. Put it on the back. And then what you do is it'll glue in there. See it's in there? As you can see, it is in there. Alright, and what that extra stock will do is I'll have something to tack it to. And it's, you know, up and down, it'll stay put, no problem. Right in there, and I'll let it set, like 30-minute epoxy on the edges, and put it right in there. And then dab it up. Get her tight. Now this side is the fun side. So what I'll do is I have this hole right here, of course for the servo. I'll send this guy in here like this, alright, and then I'll put him in here, and then I'll have to set it right in place. Probably put some little glue tacks in it. That's what pretty much in, just a little thin CA just on the edge, like right here and right here. Right here and right here, and then let it tack. Alright. Then what I'll do is I'll cut my servo opening so it folds in, you know, like I regularly do, like we did with the wing on the Giles, and then go and basically give me an access opening. Then I'll bring this guy, close this little hatch down, and then, you know, iron it back into place, and probably grab some you know, monocoat tape and whatever it is. This will of course be in place, of course, where I can take that monocoat that's folded up and it'll, you know, heat it right up against this guy all the way around, so I'll be able to go, you know, tack it down tight. As far as and then if it isn't too bad, I'll leave it alone, but if it isn't, it's noticeable, like a little bit of streak here and there, I either did a nice little strip of monocoat, or else I'll just see how it did on the real nicely on the whatchamacallit, on the Giles, on the canopy. I might just go just put like a little small strip in there. Then after the fact, see, I got the solvent tail in there. All that's epoxied on the inside. You can see in there. Look at those skyline view. I can't really see nothing. Probably can't see nothing either. And then here's just a look down inside here. Hello, everybody. Anyway, so that's where we got the big event. And then I'm going to put the Robart hinges on the tail end of this thing. And after what I should do is probably leave this open and put this in here so I can put the epoxy right in there, man. When I do this, do that. I really slather it on in the inside of that thing with the tail going in place, and then just stand it all up. So all this is just prelim setup. I'm not going to go and like glue anything in place. Nice little foam on the turtle deck. Yeah, I love that. And we'll just see what happens. All right. Check on my video. This is just 440. I'm going to take this out and put the pull. I might end up having to move it back like up to here. I saw a guy put it in and have it like coming out a lot farther out, so there's more of a pull swing or for the servo. But there she blows, man. Figure just put that in there like that, and that way the servos will be, you know, what, 6 inches away at the max. What I plan on doing is put tubing. I saw it on a RC University. Put tubing, not this stuff, but, and then you just put the wire, you know, through this, and then you just tighten up the nut like with an all-thread. You know what? I'm taking my time. Change my mind so many times I don't know what I'm going to do next. Except that I'm just going to make sure I do it right. Alright, Mike, that's all for now. There's the revolver 70 in action. See ya.